I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Townspeople depend on me.
Weren't so costly.
I've a pressing duty to which I must...
While you're here, eh?
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation. When there are so many, always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Well met, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Suppose I enjoy some idle chit-chat. Need anything?
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Well met, sir. How was the day treating you then? Haste makes waste, as
Time to be heading home. I'll gladly stay a while.
they say. Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back. Stomach's complaining.
Haste
I'll have an
makes
early
waste,
supper.
as they say.
I'm going to go exploring.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Time to be heading home.
Have a look.
Not good will come of this.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Well met, sir. How might I be of
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Oh, there's something written here.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Leave this place at once.
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
Hurt so far up my nails, I'll ne'er get 'em clean. If I sleep on my woes, may have
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
What to do?
Time to hit the sack.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. Saurians there!
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Feast your eyes on this! That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
I shan't let them on.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
'Tis our first time in this place. We would do well to be wary.
Adventure awaits. My heart thrills with anticipation.
shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Leave it to me.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? I'll get that for you.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
I suppose 'tis so. I suppose 'tis my duty to inform you that there is a cavern over there, Arisen.
Shall we make our way over to it?
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Lucky us. That's worth taking.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
here. At least you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Interested in my wares?
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Tis nice to see everyone out and about.
Days like this make me glad to be alive. Fancy look at my wares?
When there's nothing doing.
Best check my stock.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and... prioritize.
Be well, Arisen. I'm not one for tearful goodbyes, but I must admit,
It'll be an honor to serve by your side. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. It is said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Well, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near... The border. Where do come again?
Give me a moment to think, Lily.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I shan't let it off.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as battle is upon us.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. I see a spot where we might mine ore. Just yonder.
Take care you don't mine up more than you can carry.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. any further harm.
Raining cats and drakes.
There's naught to be done but suffer our wet boots.
Well, there's no fixing this in a hurry. Better we take the long way round than waste our time gawking at it.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Oh, we've got the beast reeling! If we keep it up, we'll knock the feet right out from under it!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry will fall! Over here, if you please.
One arrow is all I need!
Better take care not to slip. Rain, I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? Broken. Oh, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through. haven't forgotten us. Have you, Master? 'Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Master, I believe I could be of aid here. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Focus your strength, Arisen.
I'll get that for you.
I shall not fail you.
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make a sale is for the Arisen to decide. An astounding discovery. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. I will protect you. treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Then I shall remain by your side.
This is an obstacle I'd sooner be rid of. Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist? The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
It's hard to find my footing in this darkness.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but have a feeling it will be worth the climb. Methinks I can make it over there. Might I be of assistance?
Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts to bouts.
You ought not to be so careless.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Not sure I can handle this.
Reckon your roads, trade towns, can make you right sick of crowds, but he... Here, at least. You'll find a bit of peace and
Pleasure doing business with.
Interested in my wares? Welcome as fine as might treat us to a roast.
Only fools and urchins boast of their kind.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What the? At least I have my life. That's something.
You're going to regret that.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
I've a selection of wares that sure hope to see you again.
Stay away from me.
Best check my stock before a customer.
Now, where was I bound again?
Mine is a light. Boots lace. Tell me, I haven't got any neither evidence.
Bit quiet, but I like.
Is there? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though. The abbess is tending to him personally. Is there aught I can? Oh, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
The patients in this room must not be The patients in this room must not...
Oh, someone help me.
What are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she... Pray have this, sir. It is your reward for aid...
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
Magistrate Waldhar's spectacles must be somewhere within the masquerade hall in the palace. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion. And now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it
That was certainly worth.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me. No wisdom to offer.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Won't someone do aught about this? Not much going on. Our soldiers need better training.
If you must go off...
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Such peace reigned at sea.
I always draw a short straw.
is best you move along. Should one of prey, be cautious.
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Do you recall that package from Batal I delivered to Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I blundered and nearly tipped the contents out onto the floor. I heard the charge an ally gave me. He was so furious, you'd think I'd killed someone.
Hail, friend! You've come at a good time. I was just hoping to speak. Have you heard aught of the masquerades being held in the palace? 'Tis said they are in celebration of the sovereign's vow. However, in truth, my mother is merely holding them to strengthen her ties with her close. But therein lies our chance. For I suspect one among them might prove an ally. Might I ask you to infiltrate one of these masquerades and give him this letter? I imagine that's the most prudent way to go up. You have my thanks. I would handle this matter myself, but I am afraid I cannot attend. I will speak with a sentinel I trust and bid that he ease his patrol on the Patrick will be wearing a mask without a mane and a blue cape, I believe. Hopefully this information will be enough for you to see. Come to think of it, there has been tell of some important figure from a neighboring country being invited as I've not been told much. Any guest of my mother's is bound to be the mark of much attention. You should be going now, friend. You're not meant to be here in the
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your...
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
I'll sleep like a
log tonight. About ready to fall asleep on my feet. Wearing armor already feels like a punishment.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
I can see myself having a kid. About
I'd kill just about anyone. I'd sooner stay out of that, but not at the expense of my people.
Our soldiers need better training.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipient waiting.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I knew it to be so. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Look, as long as you make states, don't walk around.
Can't they see the old
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which vermin has let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our a meager clue to be, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all, though the political situation is stable at present. Much blood has been spilt between Vermund and his neighbor, and I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
As a reward for your majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that there is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of but mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, You will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerade. Here. This should take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Good evening, sir. I trust... You fared all right on the road. You know where to find me. Perhaps you might provide me with some inspiration.
If you're fool enough to fall for it, shame on you.
I wore title and I know how to spend it.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but the...
How intriguing.
Townspeople depend.
Beauty fades.
I do so enjoy these
talent will marriage.
You wouldn't want to make the others
Smiles are the finest reward.
Dull days for us are assigned all...
Will this take long? I'm...
Good to see you, Master.
Fine place to collect them.
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
This place is very strong and my mind sharp.
I'm not sure what's best.
Should you wish to ply me for information, you will first have to earn my trust. Yours is a faith. There's aught about you, I have to say. You're not like my other patrons.
This place is very dry. What a delightful breeze. Nice place to sit and watch the world.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
What must needs be done?
What to make of this?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. All shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Praying, is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, for some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of what's more. This inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of... I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing...
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Do not forget that we work to serve... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me, but I am afraid I have yet to uncover any new information. Would your majesty be willing? Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the city. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's... There is masquerades being as they are. You will require much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve...
Oh dear. Well done. I've trained for this all round.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
We have reached our... We shall await you here, Master.
Just between you and me, my survey, my task is to seek out... 'Tis an enigma, so back and forth. I regret to inform you that there is no master...
You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Brancer. Tell me, is he faring well? 'Tis lamentable that the captain of the late Consul's Guard should have been relegated to the garrison, but there are whispers that he was given this station in reprisal for an unthinking petition he made. Ever since Theseus' faction seized power within the palace, her detractors have found themselves shunted. If I were you, I'd take care not to be seen currying favor with the good captain.
Soldiers need better training.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
What is life without any spice? It's time to stick out like sore thumbs.
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
And my mind sharp.
Hold a moment, sir. If you've a request, don't keep...
Tis on me to bear what younger.
Tis quiet about.
Can't remember the last time I had a problem.
Not sure what to do about that.
Tis quiet as a milk.
Now, where was I headed?
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
smells eerie. No doubt.
I'm near tired of the pill.
Mayhap I ought change profession.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave. This is where I come in.
A new performance requires new raiment, I think.
Grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Last, to which their own, and I'll be done better for it.
As quiet as a mill pond.
Happy to go on an adventure of my own.
Now. There's aught about you, I have to say.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
There's no shame in living life for
Always
its
sets me to thinking, this place.
I've had some loathsome hate.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs. Got any tales to liven up my day? Not much going on hereabouts. Hold a moment, sir. You won't want to miss this.
Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows.
Off to market I go.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Never should have taken this shift.
Such quietude.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Another day just as dull as the last. Not much going on.
Been a while since I heard a good song.
Got to work if I'm to put food on the table.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently, even private...
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
It would seem our sovereign has...
Well met. Is there aught I can do for you?
Good to see you.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Well met. Is there aught I can do for you?
Good to see you.
Did we have business? How's the day treating you?
I suppose I could indulge you.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore...
Last, we'll see the end.
Indeed.
What is it? Is there aught you need? I'm not sure I follow. What is it? Is there aught you need? Ah, I see. Thank you for giving this to me. I shall pen my answer anon. Behind closed doors, naturally.
I pray someone asks me to die.
So, tell me more of this.
I shan't let.
Not.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I cannot afford another matter of
So tired. Get just about anywhere. Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Such cheek. Far from your station, are you not?
All this quiet makes me itch to cause
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day.
Many thanks. Patrick has already sent his reply. 'Twould seem my mother's tyranny has been weighing heavily on his heart. He has pledged to continue our correspondence and aid me in putting an end to my mother's injustices. This would not have been possible without your assistance. I am afraid I cannot offer much in the way of recompense, but pray, take this.
Are the new recruits battle ready yet?
Silence cultivates
but not at the expense of my duty.
Quiet at last.
Got to face it. No one would that all my days were so.
I'll take any chance to think on my troubles.
Do stop. Look, I've wares of every ilk. You've seen enough before, Corey. Shame on you.
Look, as long as we business.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would, but if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you met. He seems a man of import, and yet, pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen Regent Deesa appears to be working in...
There is much we ought to tend to, If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me. But I am afraid, would your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's east? Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizen.
This is an outrage! This bodes ill. Seems this old man's time is up.
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
Right you are.
What did I do to deserve this?
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually. Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacle. With these, I shall have no need. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Outstanding.
I begin to doubt I will e'er find the time to read.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.